Hi, so Ed Brown from Tatton Estate. I'm here with Richard Thorogood, who is working with us on all of our hedge work. So we're stood just at the back of Ashley Cricket Club today, looking at admiring Richard's hard work. Yeah, you've been working with us now, Richard, since, well, when did you start? Back in the depths of winter, and
yes,
when it was very lots wet. Of raining.
Very wet.
Yes. So we've been implementing a series of works which we're actually going to be doing over the next 3 years, possibly beyond. So we're basically trying to rejuvenate our hedges.
Yes.
So like lots of estates, as you'll be well aware and are very familiar with, hedges have kind of been managed in a very set way. Yeah. They often look quite tidy, or sometimes not, but they're not really delivering an awful lot for nature or habitat.
It's true.
So we've been doing a combination of new hedge planting, gapping up, which is what it sounds. So if there's gaps in hedges, we stick new plants in to fill them out. There's what you're doing today, which is laying, and then we might do some coppicing, which is where you basically just cut off the hedge, foot or two above the ground.
Well, ground level, really.
Ground level, almost. Okay, and then basically just let that regrow, and then you can manage it from there on in.
Yeah.
So I think at this point I'll hand over to you, and you can explain what we're doing to this hedge and why.
Right. So with laying a hedge like this is Cheshire-style. This is where we're very neat and close to the posts on this side. And on this side, you can call it the messy side, if you like, because traditionally that's where the livestock used to be. So on this side, this is where the focus is, because we're on the footpath, we want to make it look nice and neat. So you can see along here, it's a combination of cutting in pleaches and getting it tight up against the post. Here, if I just clean this off a bit, you can see you just need a little bit still on, and that will grow. But the problem with this hedge is we do have quite a lot of rotten in it. So it is in perfect time for management to rejuvenate this hedge, because leave it another 10 years and it'd be very gappy. A lot of this would have just fallen over, gone, and that's it. And then you're back down to replanting.
So Richard, tell us from a kind of habitat point of view, what is that not doing that this will do now that you've laid it?
That's not providing tight enough shelter and protection for nesting birds.
In the bottom?
In the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, in the bottom, anywhere. As you can see, you've got nothing. Because it's a classic example, this hedge would have been planted using tubes. Would use plastic guards. So with the plastic guards, you get no growth at the bottom. You just get this lollipop effect. And then you just come along, flail it to create the shape. You can see there's a lot of gaps in here. It looks, quite protective, but it's not. If you're a little chaffinch or a blue tit in there, along comes a magpie. Oh, thank you very much. Takes the egg, away it's gone. So that's why we have a loss of the small birds in the country, is because we've got hedgerows like this. Once you get a hedge but it's been laid like that, then you can start the management again, a different type of management, where you can keep it tighter and closer and be more protective for the birds.
Yeah. And so now that you've laid this over the coming years, obviously it will start to reshoot.
Yes, it will.
And then our management of this here on in to maintain the habitat we want to will be what?
Well, ideally, you leave it first couple of seasons, just to let the regrowth start again, and then you just keep it low. The lower you keep it, the more you're going to have a bush out at the bottom. If you just leave it and let it go, and with no management, you're going to have the same effect, and then you've lost all this work that I put into it. So it's keeping it low, force the new growth, because you get new growth here, 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 and down at the bottom down here. You get new growth coming through. This is important, and then we don't end up back to square one with a hedge like that.